listening to, I say you are listening to, you are absolutely listening to the George Espinwald Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm. Now, with no further ado, here comes Georgie!
Yes, sir.
Woo! I'll tell you what, my phone was acting up, and I'm like, oh my God, not again. Sorry, buddy.
That's all right, Will, because I had my finger on the trigger. And what I was going to do was I was going to wait until I opened the show, which I just did, and then I was going to call you.
Okay, gotcha. We're good. Hey, listen, how long is this? Because I'm shooting a segment, so tell me how long we got.
How long do you have?
I really got about 15, 20 minutes max.
All right. You let me know. You let me know when you got to run.
I got to head out.
Yeah.
All right, brother. I'm ready. I'm all yours.
Okay. Tell me.
Thank you for having me back.
Tell me something. Oh, and before we go any further, I've got, remember we talked about if the first three people would email us?
Yeah.
Okay. I got one. I'll email it to you, and there's a couple more coming. I'll send them to you too. All right?
Sounds good. All right, brother.
Okay. How did you ever get on to this Will Rogers thing in the first place?
Are we? Is this the interview, or
this is
it?
To
give you an idea.
We're live. We're live.
Hey, we're live. Okay, I wasn't sure because anyway. But how did I get started? Well, a long time ago, I was working for Fox and CBS. I was a Fox Kids Club host back in, I want to say early 90s, very early. And I worked for them for some time. And before that, I had roped and ride a little bit. But what happened was I was asked to do a show called Will Rogers Follies, which I knew because I'd spent maybe 25 years in theater, so I knew that show. And I was real glad that they asked me to do it. Again, I worked for Fox at the time, so I was on air 7 days a week as a kids club host. So a pretty good amount of the people around that market in California knew who I was. So they said, hey, we want you to do it, but you're going to have to brush up on your roping and, some of the other stuff. So I said, oh, that's fine with me because I had done Oklahoma and so on. There's a big, vast history of all the Western stuff I'd done. But I said, that sounds good. Well, I wound up doing it. It's a very large theater in Central California, a repertory theater, and it was truly successful. It was a run for about 5 weeks and 4 nights a week, and had sold out standing ovation houses every night. Mainly because the show is such a great tribute to the humorist and cowboy Will Rogers, and lo and behold, after that happened, I really kind of, I guess you could say, like the song, Darn Country. I wound up, deciding I was going to go back to my roots because I came from Illinois. Knew that I wanted to, kind of get back to a simpler life. And I left the station, and I wound up following my wife at this time, and not that time. At that time, she was just someone I was talking. And she'll tell you that story sometime. And lo and behold, I gave up the ranch there, basically, and moved to Arizona, where she got her master's degree. And in the meantime, before that, I wound up really kind of struggling quite a lot and living in a double wide, actually half of a double wide, and starting my company, which is called WildWestPerformers.com and Mechanical Bull Association. So I literally, for the last 10 to 12 years, I have run and own that company, and it's all pretty much online. And I also own I used to own 8 mechanical bulls, like professional ones. I'm an expert at mechanical bulls, and I teach folks how to do them. And I trained Beyonce how to ride one for one of her videos. But the long and the short of it is that anybody who's done Will Rogers Follies really has Mac Davis, Davison, John Davison, Keith Carradine, all these guys have done it. Really, it's done exactly the same thing. It's kind of changed our lives because of the Will Rogers philosophy, which is really kind of like looking at things from both sides and common sense. And now, lo and behold, here I am, 15 or so years later. I now travel around the world, and I used to travel around the world about 6 years ago, about 200 times a year doing my show, and it was called the Common Sense Tour because that's all we can afford. Now I say it's not, common sense, but is hard to find. So I now speak and am a keynote speaker and do my roping during it, and it's called Simple Sense. So there's a whole bunch of things involved, but bottom line was I felt like we needed to get back to the simple life, which now is even more difficult than possible because of all of our smartphones and our internet and social media.
There was
that was the Reader's Digest version.
We had a fellow on here several months ago, and he went on a 30-day vacation in Italy, and he called it going dark, where he didn't he turned off all of his devices, computer, cell phone, the whole 9 yards for 30 days.
Wow.
How many people do you know that could do that today, Will?
That's a good question you asked because, I just got back from Bogota, Colombia, and I did a keynote there, and there was a whole bunch of folks, and 98% of them didn't know what I was saying, but they had an interpreter. But one of the things I talked to them about in my speech was the fact that, I have a little saying on the bottom of my signature, and it's in my book, and it's we can live, they say we can live 2 weeks without food, a day without water, but take someone's smartphone or their internet away and they won't last 5 minutes. And, it's been actually proven that the same sort of effect that it has in your body if you're a drug addict or you're an alcoholic, if you take away those things, is the same thing that folks are having with their phones. Some of them are literally like going through DTs. And I know that if I can't find my phone, I kind of get into panic mode. But that's where my speech and my running around talking to folks has really been wired into, so to speak, is that I think that people have lost the art of communication. If you look at our modern day, if you look at our kids nowadays, they can't even have a conversation. There's another thing that was proven that they say that there was a poll done, and most kids that are in their 20s and younger, basically they said that they would rather communicate via text than anything, and especially trying to conversate by mouth, because they feel as though then they can be heard. And that's kind of a sad state of affairs when you think about it, because the bottom line is that, I commonly say that I think talk radio has become talk at your radio or talk down to your radio. And it's the truth. And the thing is that when our kids are spotting that they really can't get a word in edgewise, as I sit here and talk, but, we can't get a word in edgewise, and even if we can, we don't, really have good communication with folks. I was at a dinner table the other night with my wife and my 2-year-old daughter, and it was outdoor, it was out at a restaurant, and there was a family of 5, mom and dad and 3 kids. They were under 9. Every single one of the 5 had either an iPhone or an iPad in their possession the whole time. They never, ever let it down, and they never took their eyes off the iPhone or the iPad. Well, wait, actually, one moment they did. When the food came, they switched hands and grabbed the fork and went back to the iPad. Now, as funny as that may be, it's also kind of a sad state of affairs when the fact is that when you think about it, and you think about how we currently are having a problem with our politicians and our world becoming polar opposite of each other, and we no longer listen to arguments, we really just rage at people. Again, talk radio, talk at your radio. It's kind of sad when you think about 20 years from now, our kids trying to have a conversation with each other. It's going to be chaos. If we don't spend some time having what we basically need to do, and that's conversation, one-on-one, in a group, in a community. Our communities are lost. We're all social media people. And by the way, I say too much social media will make you antisocial.
I believe that. I really do. I've seen it.
And I love it.
I do too. And as much as, well, I don't really hate to admit it. I'm addicted. I will I would say right up front, bottom line, Espenlaub is addicted to digital. To whatever it is, I'm addicted to it.
As long as listen, as long as you are able to, and this is the biggie, because I am too. But I have to tell you, I'm a social media expert. I don't like to say that, but I am, but I like to call myself the social media simplification expert, which basically means that instead of spending your whole day doing social media, I've developed a way that when I speak and I talk about this, that you can do a lot of things at once on social media. One tip, really quickly: you have Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You do have it?
Yes.
Okay. Well, here's a great tip. If you don't want to spend your whole day doing social media and you want to tweet or whatever a few times a day, do it on Instagram because, as you probably know, the back end of it allows you to hook up Foursquare, Twitter, Tumblr, whatever it is, Flickr, Facebook. You have 5 different social media outlets you can hit. You take one picture. We all know that visuals are the king. You go to visual, you put a tweet to it, put a hashtag to it, put a handle to it, boom, you're off to the races. You're going to hit 5 things at once, and you're not going to have to spend that time that you just did. I'll let you thank me later when you do it.
when you speak before companies or the employees of companies, corporations,
Mm-hmm.
and you break this simple sense message down, you're getting across to them the fact that they can produce more by using simple tactics and not get caught up in the web of
Wow.
of super multitasking. Is that what you're teaching them?
I'm either going to assume that you read my stuff, or 2, that you need to be my manager, because you just you hit it on the nail on the head. And I'll tell you this much: I made it even simpler. Is that I take simple sense and I spell out the word simple, SIMPLE.
Mm-hmm.
And see, I'm just I literally write like I speak like I don't know what, but I do know that I am able to convey this message, and the way I do it is with the acronym. That's a big word for me, of simple, and it's SIMPLE. Start by making a commitment. Inventory what is important and what's clutter. M would be make choices as to what's important. P, practice, doing these tactics. L, learn from your mistakes and your successes. And then E is enjoy after you've done that. And I'm going to tell you, it's still difficult for me to do these things, but you can go to my site, lessismoresuccess.com, and really it's not a commercial. It's all free. I don't care. Just go there and kind of look at some of the stuff, because we're always writing stuff. I'm writing it, and my wife is cleaning it up so people can read it. And there's all these things, and I always try to voice my stuff on my radio show that I do. So there's always recordings and videos of how to simplify stuff, but it's all right there.
Yeah, lessismoresuccess.com.
That's right.
And there's videos on there, and the whole 9 yards is on there. How about
right. And the whole key, George, is that, again, it's like my book, A Crackpot's Pot Shot at American Politics.
I love it, by the way.
The beginning of it. Oh, you do? I appreciate it.
I do.
I'll expect a review.
Okay, you'll get one. I promise.
I wrote this, because the thing is that I'm not educated. I'm really not. I barely got through what I got through, and I won't tell you where I got through to. But I will tell you that what I realized really early in my life is that you can get wherever you want to in life and have all the stuff you want to have, and you can have all the wealth in the world. But the bottom line is that this is something that our politicians sometimes don't realize. I don't care what side of the aisle you're on. I'm standing in the middle. I always say I'm an independent. I can flip a coin, and I can decide heads or tails where I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
If they flip anything, they're no flip-flopper. But the reality is that they can't realize that there is different sides to things, and that we have to try to figure a way of working things out in the middle. But the more important thing is that listening to regular talk radio or all those politics on the radio that I listen to, I'm a political junkie because of my work. I was a humorist. But you can't understand what they're saying. So how is it we're supposed to, it's like my wife coming in and saying, we've got to work on the budget. And to do that, I brought in a CPA who's going to tell you all the really complicated stuff. We'd never get anything done. And if they want us to live in our United States of America, they're going to have to start pushing things to us a little simpler. And I don't mean that to say that anybody's dumb, because I'm the guy who needs it the simplest, okay? And what I'm saying to you is I wrote my book, and in the beginning I say, if you're trying to learn something from this, or if you're looking to see whether everything is spelled correctly and the I's are dotted and the T's are crossed, put the book down, because I'm not trying to do that.
Uh-huh.
I mean, look at USA. I call USA Today Reader's Digest newspaper, because it's all most of the time on the front page, and you won't have to flip through to read the whole page, because no one wants to take the time to do that.
Right.
It's got to be easy to digest.
And your book can be found at Amazon.
Well, no, actually, if you want to get my book, you can either go to my site, Less is More Success, or you can go to Tate Publishing, tatepublishing.com, and go there, and there's an ebook version and there's a regular book version. I would highly recommend that. Or just email me, Will at willrogersusa.com. That's Will Rogers, no D, R-O-G-R-S, willrogersusa.com. Also email me if you want to say anything you don't agree, but by all means, if you don't agree, don't shout at me in big capital letters, because you won't get much of a response. I'll just try to diffuse you and make you realize that one of us came to this party wanting to have a conversation and the other one didn't.
You know, Will, you're a man after my own heart, except I can't do that rope trick that you do. And I just I have 11 grandkids, and I think I've showed your rope video dooflickies.
Rope spinning?
Yeah, I think I've showed 8 of the grandkids. I got 3 more to go. I mean, I'm just traumatized by you jumping in and out of that rope, and you know.
Well, it's real hard. I'll be honest with you. I tell you, I've done everything in my 27 years of being an entertainer. I have to tell you, I'm a jack of all trades, and now I'm 48, and at least I can say I'm a master of a few. But I have to tell you that roping is a little bit like everything you could possibly imagine that's difficult, and then you have to talk. You know, it's really hard, and I've got some roping videos. If you look online for how to trip rope, you'll see me on there, and I've got a whole series of stuff. I also have a book that I'm putting out. It's from 1936. I'm tweaking it a little bit and putting my stuff in it, so if you email me, I'll point you to that as well on how to do some basic roping and trick roping, because it's a lot of fun. It's really good for you, but it is the most frustrating thing, and I have to tell you that I've hit myself in the head many times and been walking away bleeding to the point where I'd go to work on camera and they'd say, "Is your wife beating you?" And I said, "Yes, but that's beside the point.
That's
this
right.
Is for my rope."
She forgot her gloves. Yeah. Will, I know
So
you.
George, I gotta.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know
George,
you gotta go.
I gotta go. I apologize. I do apologize to your listeners for the last time I did this. But by all means, you call me up anytime you want to figure out what's going on in this country or any other country in regards to what might be humorous, and I'll certainly give it a shot.
All right, Will. Listen, I will do that. You have gained a brand new fan over here.
Well, I appreciate that, brother.
And
by all means, you know we got those people that won the book, so please send me their information. I really appreciate what they're doing. What I like about what you're doing the most is that there isn't anybody I can tell you in their right mind that would have a picture like yours with, I think that's a wife beater T-shirt on. A man after my own heart. If you can wear a wife beater T-shirt and not really care in this day and age, then you're worth the salt of this earth.
And I really don't care, you know.
Yeah, and you're doing it. And I have to tell you, I love that part of you, because you're obviously not going to be standing up for 24-hour fitness. I'm okay with that. Mm-hmm. And I just want to let you know, and I hope you have a safe and a happy holiday and Merry Christmas. And I hope I didn't offend anybody by not saying whatever they could say for their holiday season.
You too, my friend. Take care, and I'll be in touch.
All right, I will.
Thank you, Will.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye. What a delightful man. Delightful. Wow. I like him. We're going to have him back. We are. He had what did he tell us that he had? He had a dooflicky that pertained to the thingamajig for the whatchamacallit. And whatnot. Did I cover everything, Jen? I think I did. I think. Anyhow. Okay. All right. Let me get serious here for 30 seconds or more. Not much longer than that. One of the winners of a free autographed book, and I get tongue twisted when I try to say Will's title, A Crackpot's Pot Shot at American Politics. I read it. It is, it's cool. I really like it. But one of the folks that won one of those books is Mr. Jim Bishop. Jim, if you will email me your address so I can get it to Will, and that he will autograph the book and get it to you. So if you're listening tonight, I need your mailing address, and then I'll give it off to Will Roberts, and then he'll get the book to you. If you're not listening, it don't make a lot of sense, Espenlaub. But anyhow, if you're not listening, what am I trying? If you're not listening, I'll just send you an email, okay? You still got time. You still have time. Two more people email me, georgece@comcast.net, georgece@comcast.net, and tell me that you listened to Will Friday night when he called in, or you listened to the show tonight. And then just tell me a little bit about something or another in the show, so we actually know that you listened, and we will get you that book. Jen says she got her raisins. Oh, and I don't have one. Not one here, Jen. I don't have no raisins with me. Oh, no. Let me get this in here to her. No raisins for me. Hey, you need to come on into the chat room with Jen and I, because it gets interesting when we're in there. Let's do something a little different. You can do that. Hey, just picture this. Listen. Now, watch. No, listen. Listen to what I'm going to say and picture picture this in your head. Picture me jumping up away from the microphone. I found some of them clicky things, clicky things that them women put on their finger. You know, when they dance like in the old cowboy music, and they do that. And I just happened to have a pair of dancing shoes here with them taps on the bottom and stuff. So just picture me doing that to the music. Oh, it was delightful. Charlie passed out, and he hasn't come to yet. But it's his fault because he's the one that picked out the song. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's a delight. It's a delight. I was going to say it's a delight to be here on a Monday night. Anyhow, it's a delight to be here on a Wednesday night, and I was just so tickled that Will Roberts was with us, and he had to leave. He had what was it that he had? It was important. I know that it was important, and we're going to get him to come back because he's just a delightful fella. He's just a plain ordinary guy, just like the rest of us. Go to this website. If you can't go to it, write it down. Less is more success. It's all one thingy. Less is more success.com. Go there. That's his website. My goodness, there's the home page and then there's keynote addresses that he does and there's videos. You can watch them. You can see the rope stuff that he does. His teaching. Then there's a bio there, and there's resources, and then his blog, and his political humor, and his radio show, and then you can contact him. It's a delightful place, and he is a delightful individual. So thank you, Will, for spending the time that you did with us. He was supposed to be with us last Thursday, but due to circumstances beyond our control, his control, everybody's control, he wasn't able to be with us. But he called Friday night during the show, and he apologized to the listeners for not making it Thursday night. So we rescheduled it for tonight, and I'm just so happy that he came and he was with us. Last night we had Ilya Katz on, who was a political refugee from the former Soviet Union. And as he was speaking to us, and you might have to listen to it a couple times because of his accent, but while he was telling us about communism and socialism and centralized government and the dangers of it happening here in this country, he called me, and then he wrote me an email and said something went wrong with his Chinese telephone. Something went wrong with his Chinese telephone, and he didn't even realize that he was no longer on the air, and he just kept talking about the Soviet Union and communism and socialism and centralized government, and he didn't realize that we couldn't hear him no more, and he apologized. But I told him those kind of things happen. That's just the way those things happen on radio, and who cares? I mean, I care that we we dropped the call, but I mean, we just pick it up and go with it. So, no need to apologize. We have had a delightful time. Here's something a little. What do I want to call it? Well, it's just simply hard rock. Now, get up. I mean, really, get up. Tap your feet. Snap your fingers. Bob your head. And shake your booty when you hear it. You'll have to. Don't worry about what somebody's going to say or what somebody's thinking. Let your hair down and just go for it. Go. I dare you. Go.
sound. It'll blow you away. It's so got you swinging by the end of the road. People crying every day. They pay the money, but they play the game. Not everybody feels the same. It's hard to make it when you're playing the game. Makes the world go round and round. Spin away. Better put your feet back on the ground. It'll blow you away. What makes the world go round and round? You know it when you hear the sound. It'll blow you away. You know it when you hear the sound. It makes the world go round and round. Blow you away. What makes the world go round and round? Spin away. Better put your feet back on the ground. It'll blow you away. What makes the world go round and round? Better put your feet back on the ground. It'll blow you away.
World Goes Round. That's Johnny Reed. Reade. Reade. Johnny Reed. World Goes Round. I was just telling Jen in the chat room, for some reason, I am really feeling goofy tonight. And yes, Mum just walked into the sound room. Hi, Mum.
Hi, Pops.
How you doing?
Just lovely. How about you?
Oh, I'm doing just you know what I'm saying?
on?
Yeah. In fact, you just make me speechless.
In a good way or a bad way?
Well, I don't know what that was that I just did, but
Yeah.
that's what you do to me.
That's just the kind of reaction that I have on you.
Yeah, you have a real effect on me. You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
you ever forget it.
Okay. Where see what I mean? I can't get my words right. And
And you're just going to have to get a grip because I just came in to see what was happening.
well, see, my mom just dropped in, and now I'm all tongue-tied.
Boy, it's getting worse.
I'm all tongue-tied, and I can't talk right. Anyhow, where was I? I'll tell you what. Let's. I want to ask you something. Can you feel it? It's all my mom's fault.
Look around, can you hear it? Can you feel it? Shut the lights, check the mics, check the sound again. Check the lights, check the mics, check the sound again. Take a look around, can you feel it? Take a look around, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Yeah, yeah, yeah. The ground is shaking, the earth is quaking. Here it comes again. You better listen, you better listen. Listen till the end. Can you feel it? There's a new kid, his name is Johnny Rocket, and he's got this great big sound. You better listen, you better listen. He's gonna shake you to the ground. Take a look around, can you hear it? Take a look around, can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Can you feel it?
And that is, can you feel it? I felt it. I don't know about you, but I felt it. Oh, let me sit down. I'm out of breath. I was feeling it. You know what I'm saying? From the top of my head to the soles of my feet, I was feeling it. I really was. How about you, my mom?
Oh, it was all over me.
Oh, all over you.
Like ugly on an 8.
Oh, ugly. Okay. Oh, boy. I think she was talking about me now. But anyhow, hey, listen, tomorrow night we have another adventurer that's going to be with us, Mr. Jim Harlan. Listen to me. This man is a real adventurer. He has written a book, Drifting on a Headwind, Adventures in Remote Corners of the World. And when he says remote corners of the world, he's not kidding. Look, he this is what the jacket of his cover said on the back of his book. Seeking his first real adventure, a teenage boy sets out on a wintry morning in a rickety car. Little does he know that he's beginning an epic journey that will take him to the far reaches of the earth. Dauntless, he faces the dangers of guerrilla warfare on 2 continents, an airplane crash in a jungle, the manipulations of cagey smugglers, and among other perils, near-death encounters with predators of all kinds. Unfailingly curious, he survives by his wits and his relentless desire to press on and see what else life can hold for him on land, in the air, and under the sea. And what I read to you is all true. Drifting on a Headwind by Mr. Jim Harlan, and he will be with us tomorrow night to share some of those adventures. He was like he's like Jeff Raisley, who was with us last week. He was another adventurer, and I just like hearing these guys talk about their adventures, where they've been, what they've done, the dangers and the pitfalls that they have to go through. Wow. But he'll be with us tomorrow night. All right, here's the deal. One more time. Email me, georgece@comcast.net. We have one winner already. Mr. Jim Bishop has won a free autographed book by Will Rogers. It's called Let me read it because I'll get tongue twisted again. A crackpot's pot shots at American politics. So, Mr. Jim, if you're listening, send me your mailing address so I can get it to Will. If you're not listening, then I guess you're not listening, so I'll have to email you and get you to send me your mailing address. The next two people, Will's giving away 3 books. We've given 1 away, 2 more's left. So hurry, get them while they're hot off the presses, okay?
Oh, can I get one?
Do what, my mom?
Oh, can I get one? Can I get one?
No.
I'll run downstairs and email you.
No, family and friends and relatives of the show host are not eligible.
That's just wrong. That is just wrong.
No, that's right.
Oh, I really want one.
You see, my mom's feeling so much better since the doctors have given her a clean bill of her cancer, and she's really getting back to herself, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Look out, world.
Oh boy, and look out me.
Exactly. I got it going on.
People
It's going to keep on.
People don't believe me when I tell them you beat me 3 times a day.
More if you want it, Dad. I'm here for you, man.
Where am I at? Okay, can you feel it? Yeah, you can feel it. All right. Don't forget to email me, georgece@comcast.net.
I'm going down and email you. I'm going to use an alias.
And we're going to check you out, make sure that you are who you are.
I am who I are.
She's a devious little devil sometimes, I'm telling you.
Evil little booger.
I'm so glad that she's feeling so much better.
Love you, Pop.
Yeah, I love you too, my mom. See you later. Drive safe. Oh boy. You never know what's going to happen here at the Funny Farm. I'm really feeling good tonight. I told Jen in the chat room, I feel really goofy tonight. Goofier than usual. But I'm feeling good. My mom's feeling good. I'm glad my mom is feeling good. Here we are. What's today? The 5th? 20 days away from Christmas. And so what would be any more appropriate than playing some Christmas music? Charlie found this one, as Charlie finds all the other ones. I can't wait to be with you on Christmas Day.
But as the hours pass, there's only
And guess what? You're
Christmas is
listening to the.
everybody.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. You're listening to the George Espinob Show, coming to you live from the Funny Farm in a place called Our World. We have no idea where that is. We just live here. And I'm delighted. I'm delighted to tell you that my good friend Jen is in the chat room. We need more people to come in and chat with us. My good friend Jen is there. I jotted some notes down here so I would make sure I covered all my bases. You need to go to Spreaker.com and type in there at the little search box. Just type in there Graham Forster, Graham Forster. Graham puts on a show. Graham is an English guy that lives in Parma, Italy. But Graham puts on a show. It's called Godiva Radio. And he puts on a good show. So go there and type in Graham Forster or Godiva Radio and then tune in. Everything is archived at Spreaker.com like so many other places. And you won't miss an episode. Plays great music. Then there's Harry B., the Swingin' 60s. Oh, Harry is a trip. He's a delightful man. He lives over there in Northern Ireland. Now, Graham is going to come on the show from Parma, Italy. That's where he's at now. Harry's going to come on the show. He's in Northern Ireland. Steve Sandman is going to come on the show. He is in the Midwest. Who else I got marked down here? Well, I better flip my page over. Lou Balls. Lou Balls is from New Jersey. He's just up the road. He's not too far from me. I haven't heard from Lou for a while. Has anyone out there heard from Lou? Lou went underground, I guess. So we're going to have to get him to surface, and then Lou will come on the show. It's just a delight. It's just a delight to be able to come on the air each and every night, Monday through Friday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, and have guests. The caliber of guests that we have is just tremendous. So much for that. Now, where am I at? My mom got me all befuddled and you know, back home, I'm originally from Altoona, Pennsylvania. Excuse me, but don't hold that against me. But anyhow, back home, our what do you call them? Our convenience stores are like it's called Sheetz's. You know, they sell everything, and they have made-to-order sandwiches. Here, I've lived here on the Eastern Shore for the last 28, 30 years. Here, you know, you go to Wawa or Royal Farms and you punch everything in, what you want on your sandwich or what you want here, what you want there, you know, made-to-order sandwiches. Well, Charlie was digging around, and we want to thank our people down there at musicalley.com because we play a lot of their music here. But Charlie was digging around there in musicalley.com, and he came up with this, and all of a sudden he just cracked up. He started laughing. He had his headphones on, you see, and he was listening to something, and he just cracked up. He started laughing. Well, you know what? He said, you will not believe what I just found. And this is what he found. Jen said, oh, you got Sheetz's too. Me too. I love that place. I was going to ask her a question, but she said, be back soon. But anyhow, Charlie said, you won't believe what I found. And I said, well, I'll believe anything you tell me, Charlie. He said, you got to listen to this, Pops. And he played it. And he said, I'm going to play it for the people tonight. And so, Charlie, play it for the people.
Here we are at my favorite place, where they make sandwiches as you order them. It's a sandwich song, sing along. Sandwiches for everyone. The hardest part of making it's deciding on ingredients. I wish I could make up my mind.
Yeah, hurry up, I'm hungry. Come on.
But they got white or wheat or rye or pumpernickel, whole wheat, half wheat, 12 grain or pumpernickel, Italian, French loaf, gluten-free, pumpernickel, crust on. crust off the sandwich. It's sandwich song, sing along, sandwiches for everyone. The hardest part of making it's deciding on ingredients. I wish I could make up my mind.
Just order something.
But I want brown mustard, yellow mustard, ranch, oil, and vinegar, 2 kinds of mayonnaise, olives, and banana peppers, peanut butter, cucumbers, pickles, and Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts?
Yeah, baby! Crust on, crust off the sandwich. It's sandwich song, sing along, sandwiches for everyone. The hardest part of making it's deciding on ingredients. I wish I could make up my mind. Oh, look at all the cheese. I like Swiss cheese, provolone, pepper jack, American, mozzarella, sharp cheddar, gotta, apricot, string cheese, yes please, melt a little Gouda. Crust on, crust off the sandwich. It's sandwich song, sing along, sandwiches for everyone. The hardest part of making it's deciding on ingredients. I wish I could make up my mind.
You know, you are really irritating.
Hey, what about meat?
I'm a vegetarian.
Oh, too bad. They got turkey, ham, meatballs, bologna, salami, roast beef, tuna fish, chicken, and pastrami. Bacon. And for people like you, try the teriyaki tofu. Crust on, crust off the sandwich. It's a sandwich song, sing along, sandwiches for everyone. The hardest part of making it's deciding on ingredients. I wish I could make up my mind.
Hey, did you bring any money?
I got 50 cents.
Let's go get a gas station corn dog.
Okay.
Where you are to where you wanna be, 'cause radio works. Radio works. We'll take you from where you are to where you wanna be, 'cause radio works. Radio works.
Radio works. Yeah, it does. Oh, radio is fun. Radio is wonderful. We're on the radio. I feel goofy. I don't know what's come over me tonight. I don't know. Maybe that cloud that was settling down upon me for the last 4 or 5 days has just all of a sudden lifted. But on a more serious note, I want to thank our guest tonight, Mr. Will Roberts, the modern-day Will Rogers. If you don't know who Will Rogers was, Google it, and you'll find out that Will Rogers was quite an individual, and he was very talented. And Will Rogers always said what Will Rogers wanted to say. And Will Roberts, the modern-day Will Rogers, emulates him to the T. Cowboy, humorist, writer, actor, does that rope trick. Go to Less Is More Success. That's all one thingy. LessIsMoreSuccess.com. LessIsMoreSuccess.com. There's videos. There you can buy his book, Crackpot's Pot Shot at American Politics. Mr. Jim Bishop has won a free autographed copy of Will's book, A Crackpot's Pot Shot at American Politics. 2 more people. Whoever emails us and tell us that you either heard Will on Friday night when he called in or tonight, 2 more people will get a book from Will Rogers, autographed, absolutely free, A Crackpot's Pot Shot at American Politics. When you email me, make sure you give us your mailing address so Will can get that autographed copy of the book to you. Trust me, we don't give any addresses, names, or any such thing away to anyone. I mean that. So, I had something else I was going to say. Tomorrow night, Mr. Jim Harlan, who is an adventurer, who has been in the remote corners of the world, is going to be with us. You don't want to miss it. I like to sit and listen to these guys. Let me see, what else was there? Man, I had it written down. Where's my little piece of paper here? Boy, I just feel so good. Maybe it's because my mom's feeling so good that I feel so good. I don't know, but it just seems that everybody's feeling good around here. So since everybody's feeling good, that's probably why I'm feeling good anyhow, because everybody's feeling good. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you for calling Learn Japanese in 20 seconds a day. Are you ready? Let's begin.
苦情があります。私は操り人形が嫌いです。ドキがします。
To sign up for tomorrow's lesson, please leave your name and number after the beep. Sayonara!
Empty streets are smoking, the whole city minds are toad. I can hear them talking round my bed as I awoke. Doctors watching closely, reading over me. Take me through the nightmare, and I'm happy as I can be. Man, it's been hard to deal with the summer city blues. I know all the reasons why all hell's breaking loose. I felt like a train just hit me when I heard the breaking news. Sure don't mean no countryside. I got some city blues. I know my bones are shaking, my heart is pounding fast. I'm too scared to think about how long I'm gonna last. Everything's so frustrating, it's been a living hell. If they treat me nice enough, I'll have a good tale to tell. Man, it's been hard to deal with the summer city blues. I know all the reasons why all hell's breaking loose. I felt like a train just hit me when I heard the breaking news. Sure don't mean no countryside. I got some city blues. Man, it's been hard to deal with the summer city blues. I know all wrong reasons why all hell's breaking loose. I felt like a train just hit me when I heard the breaking news. Sure don't mean no countryside. I got some city blues.
Summer City Blues, Freaky Queen and Dickie F. Oh, yeah. Don't get any better than that. Hey, I know what I wanted to tell you. Let me get my magic gizmo here. Let's see. Jim Harlan tomorrow night, Friday night. We won't tell people about Friday night yet, because Friday nights are always strange and exciting and thrilling and goofy and, all them other things. Monday night. Let me get my thingy here. Eric Jones will be here. He is the owner, the founder. Let me pop this thing up here. Okay. He is the owner and the founder of the internet radio station, and it's running, I think, 3 or 4 different series of programs: a praise portion, talk portion. It goes on and on and on and on. But he'll be with us on Monday night. So then, let me get back here. On Tuesday night, we're going to have Jeffrey James. Jeffrey James just cut a record, another record. He just come out of the studio. He's the fellow that I contacted back in, I don't know, must have been around July, August. And he told me that they were going into the studio and they were going to cut their album. And as soon as they cut their album, he would get in touch with me. And lo and behold, Jeffrey did exactly what he said he did. I admire people like that. And so we're going to have Jeffrey James with us. And look, the man can flat out sing. He can just flat out sing. He'll be with us Tuesday night. And we'll be playing his music tomorrow night. What's today? Tomorrow night, excuse me, and Friday night, and all the way up and during the interview that we have with Jeffrey James. So he'll be with us. We've got some exciting things coming down the pike, and I want to thank everyone, and I'm being very serious. I want to thank everyone that has stood beside us. Our numbers are growing. Our audience is growing. I should say our audience is growing, not our numbers. And we appreciate it. People from all over the world. It just excites me. It just thrills me. I've been on terrestrial radio, and it's wonderful. It's fantastic. I can't explain to you what it is. The radio is in your blood, but I've been on terrestrial stations, and you're limited by the amount of wattage that the tower can put out. The brilliant, the spectacular, the fantastic thing about internet radio is you are not limited by the wattage of a tower. You reach around the world. And trust me, we have people, just as other radio programs has people listening all over the world. And we hear from those people. I talk to people every day that's in Europe, excuse me, Asia, some are down under, here across America, in South America. It's just fantastic. It is just fantastic. So when someone comes on as a guest, they are being heard, whether it be live right now or it's being played tomorrow or the next day or the day after that by someone that could be around the world somewhere listening. Internet radio is the thing. I'm telling you, it is just the thing. I don't know any other way to explain it. And I am so happy that they have given us a platform to introduce people. We like to introduce people, especially the artists, the musicians, singers, songwriters that are up and coming. I believe that the people we have on this show need to be heard by the masses, and we're going to do everything we can in order for people to hear the music of these artists. That's why we're playing music that you probably never heard before. Or if you have, you've only heard it now and then. But we find music done by the artist, and whether they've been in the business one day or 30 years, we find their music and we expose it to the masses and hope that you enjoy it and hope that you tell your friends all about it. And after saying all that, I'll shut up. I love this woman. I really do.
Well, now he's in your face. He's in your school, man, he's every place. He's here for you and he's here for me. And days you can see how good life can be.
Welcome to the scary guy. He's on a mission, just look in his eyes. Eliminate anger, hate, violence worldwide. He's a scary guy. He's gonna rock to roll this world. Make every voice count as heard. Make every human feel like being. Make the side of life worth seeing. You think you're tough, you're not tough enough. Love can be the strongest stuff. Compassion rules and hatred sucks. Give and fall and change your love. Yeah. He's a scary guy. He's looking in your eyes. He's a scary guy. He can change your life. He's a scary guy. Here to make you try. Don't sit there, do something. This world's a mess. You gotta stop the prejudice. Don't let hatred win. Yeah.
The only way this earth will change is if every man, woman, and child takes an active role in teaching children how to teach love.
He's a scary guy. He's looking in your eyes. He's a scary guy. He can change your life. He's a scary guy. It'll make you try. He's a scary guy. He's looking in your eyes. He's a scary guy. He can change your life. He's a scary guy. It'll make you try. Don't sit there, do something. This world's a mess. You gotta stop the prejudice. Don't let
Yeah. Whatever. Okay. Jen asked me if I knew who Jeff. How do you say his last name? Is it Durham? Yeah, Jeff Durham is. You know, he's the guy that's got the dummies. He's got the what's his name? Ock. Jen, what's that one dummy's name? Ock. Yeah, whatever it is. And then he got the old man. Is his name Charlie? I don't remember if his name's Charlie or not. But anyhow, somebody said I look like him. You're supposed to laugh, but anyhow, but anyhow, yeah. What's that? I killed you. That guy says. Oh, it's Dunham. Like, and Jen said Jen said no, it's Dunham. Like Dun, D-O-N-E, Ham, H-A-M. Well, kind of. Oh, thanks, Jen, for straightening me out. She's a good girl. I'm telling you, crazier than a bed bug though. But that's the way we like them. That's the way we like them. All my friends are like that. They just they just say it like it is and whatever. Boy, it's been a good show tonight. I have really enjoyed it. I don't know if anyone else had any fun, but I sure have. Now remember, listen to Harry B., the Swinging 60s Show. Listen to Graham Forster, Godiva, Godiva Radio. He's an English guy that lives in Parma, Italy. Lou Ball's up there in Jersey, and Steve Sandman. Just go in there and type those names in there. Let's see. Well, kind of. That's what Peanut. That's what Peanut says. No, I'm telling you, this girl, she's something else. Where was I? Oh, and listen, y'all need to just jump in this chat room here because I'm telling you what, we and we're from all parts of the country and all parts of the world, but we'll go hang out in somebody's show in their chat room, and we'll just have us a ball. Everything's good, clean fun. You know what I'm saying? And we just go have us a ball. And you end up laughing and I mean it's just so you need to come the next time you listen to the show. Just come on into the chat room. Don't be shy. Just come in and say hello, how you doing, what's up, whatever, and everything else will just fall into place. I want to thank our guests one more time. Will Roberts. Will Roberts, the modern day Will Rogers. Thank you, Will, so very, very much. And we'll get him to come back again because, oh man, we just didn't have enough time to spend with that fine, fine man. Thank you, sir.
Something is isn't right. No He's there, standing in the light, in front of our faces, hidden in plain sight. Don't follow the light, open up your mind. Don't follow the
We have had a delightful show. At least I have. We had a fine guest, Will Roberts. Go to lessismoresuccess.com. Lessismoresuccess.com. And there you can read all about Will Roberts. You can see his book that he wrote. And one final time, email me at georgece at comcast.net, and tell me, let me know that you listened to the show either tonight with Will or Friday night when Will was on, when he called in to apologize because he couldn't make it Thursday night. One of those two shows. And tell me some kind of just a little particular of something that he said or something I said. It don't have to be lengthy. Just let me know that you really listened to it. Excuse me. And the next two people that email me, we already have one winner. Jim Bishop has won a free autographed book by Will Roberts. The next two people that emails me, georgece at comcast.net, will receive a free autographed book by Will Roberts, and it is called, I got to look at it every single time. It is called, wait for it. I'm waiting for it. Where'd it go? Crackpot's pot shots of American politics. It is good. I mean, it is funny. So email me. The next two people. He's only given away 3. We already gave away 1. 2 more to go. georgece at comcast.net. And don't forget to include your mailing address so we can get the book to you. All right. We played great music. I've had great company in the chat room. Jen just has me cracking up. I mean that girl. She'll just make you feel. That's the kind of person. That's the kind of individual you need around when you're having a not so hot kind of day. You know what I mean? I mean it just comes natural. That's the kind of people that I like to hang out with. Of course, that's what kind of people we have here on the Funny Farm. So, Jen's a part. Excuse me, Jen's a part of the Funny Farm. It's just that she's not on location. Man, that could go a whole number of ways. She's just not on location. That's pretty good. Anyhow, she told me that the Jeff Dunham's old dummy is old dummy. His name is Walter. Yeah, that's it, Walter. And the other dude is Achman. Yeah, he goes Achman. Yeah, Achman. Then there is jalapeno on a stick. Let me back up here and see what she wrote me down. She wrote me who they were, where to go. Where to go. I love those guys. Oh yeah. No, I did that. Oh, okay. I love those guys. I keep going back to the same one. Okay. Anyhow, jalapeno on a stick, and I don't know who the other ones are, but they are quite hilarious. Wow. Played good music tonight. Had laughs. Good company. A fine guest. And what more could we ask for? Charlie, you want to do what? Sure. I don't know why Charlie always asks me if we can do something, because he's the dude that's standing over there, and all he's got to do is push the sliders and move this around. He can do anything he wants, anytime he wants to. He's got control of this gig. You know what I'm saying? But he is polite. His mama raised him well, and he asked me, instead of going out with our regular get out of town music, if we couldn't get out by playing Can't Wait to See You on Christmas Day. We already played that, but he wanted to make sure that we could go out with that. I think that's perfectly all right, Charlie. But listen, there's a whole lot of love coming to you from the Funny Farm. Yeah, we're strange. Sometimes we're beyond description. Most of the time, we're just plain goofy. But we do care about people. We care about you. Email me, georgece@comcast.net, georgece@comcast.net. We'll be delighted to hear from you, and we will answer you. And Jen said, ooh, you're over already? Yeah, Jen. Jen, it's been, 88 minutes and 25 seconds and counting. Time goes by when you're having fun, and man, I sure appreciate you dropping in. Jen is just, she's loyal. She's loyal, and she's a good friend. And the world needs more like her. Would be a whole lot better off. But anyhow, wherever you're at, whatever you're going through, we're concerned. Email us, georgece@comcast.net. Let me know. Let me know where you're from, what you're doing. Ask me any kind of question that you want. I'll answer you. I promise. Excuse me. I'll answer you back. And it's as simple as that. Follow me at Twitter. I am at PopPopX7. That's all one thingy. PopPopX7. At PopPopX7. I have no clue where I'm going. But if you follow me, we'll go somewhere. Like the man told me one time, I'm trying to read. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I'm not sure about what I'm sure about, but I think I'm sure about whatever I'm sure about. The man said, do something even if it's wrong, but just follow me on Twitter. Come to the Facebook page, look me up, and we have a show page, facebook.com/The George Espinlab Show. And come and hit the like button and scroll around. We still got some more work to do to it, some things to add. We'll get that also. So, it's been a delight. It has been a delight for sure. And I'm so happy that you spent time with us and we were able to spend time with you. Wherever you're at. If it's nighttime, you have a good night. If it's already daytime where you're at, you have a good day. But remember, tomorrow night, same time, same station, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, right here on the Spreaker Network. We'll be back with another George Espinlab show to put a smile on your face and to make you just as goofy as the rest of us. Good night, Jen. I'll talk to you later. She's a good lady, I'm telling you. See you later. Until then, this is George Espinlab saying good night. God just bless you. Real good.